Experience the most efficient system for delivering sulfur and phosphate to meet your crop's needs with Smart Nutrition MAP plus MST.
Bernard Tobin here at Canada's Outdoor Farm Show in Woodstock, Ontario. I'm over at Bear Crop Science now, catching up with Adam Pfeffer. Adam, how's it going? Great show?
Yeah, great show so far. Day 2, crowd's busy, temperature's warm, sun's shining, and it's going to be a great day.
Awesome. Hey, let's talk about some new technology you folks are rolling out here at the show. BT4 Pro with RNAi technology. We've got some ability to battle some pests above and below ground, right?
Yeah, super excited to introduce this technology to the Eastern Canadian market. You know, it is the most comprehensive above and below ground insect protection in the marketplace, and I think it's going to have a lot of good fit here through Ontario, Quebec, and into the Maritimes going forward. So second year in a row that we've been able to launch a brand new trait at the Woodstock Farm Show here, and super excited about what value this one's going to bring to our growers here in Eastern Canada.
Talk about above ground and below ground, Adam. I guess that 1-2 punch.
Yeah, so above ground pests, typically European corn borer comes to mind, one that we've dealt with for many years, making a bit of a resurgence in a few areas here in North America. Corn earworm, western bean cutworm, which is a big one, really impacts corn growers right through Eastern Canada. Corn earworm, fall armyworm. So the above ground package of our double pro trait along with VIP3A, our Trecepta package above, and then below ground we have 2 modes of action for corn rootworm management. So we have our Cry3BB1 protein, which we've had in the marketplace for a few decades now, along with our new RNAi trait that we launched last year with SmartStax Pro. So really comprehensive package for both above ground and below ground insect protection.
Adam, tell me more about our RNAi technology. Now, what does that bring to the package?
Yeah, so it's a unique mode of action. So it's not a traditional BT trait that we've had with, say, SmartStax Yield Guard in the past, where it really interferes with the messenger RNA within that corn rootworm larva. It's a very high dose kill, so it's very effective at killing the larva, and it's very specific to corn rootworm. So again, a new novel mode of action, a little bit different method than a traditional BT trait, where it really locks up the guts of the corn rootworm larva and has a very effective kill. And yeah, we've launched it last year with SmartStax Pro. SmartStax Pro has 3 below ground proteins. VT4 Pro has 2 below ground modes of action and the 3 above. So it's really a pretty comprehensive package for both above and below ground insect protection.
So Adam, let's talk corn rootworm. What type of impact is that pest making here in Ontario and across Eastern Canada? What have you observed?
Yeah, certainly the last few years we've had challenges with corn rootworm, where we see growers, farmers in that long-term continuous corn situation. Huron County, Oxford, Perth, it's traditional hot spot for corn rootworm. And we are seeing traits start to break down from continuous use, continuous long-term corn rotations, intense livestock production. Farmers need feed, whether it's pigs, dairy, and we have had some PIs the last few years with traits like SmartStax in the marketplace. And really, corn rootworm has had a long history in the U.S. of significant challenges. There's millions of acres down there that are really in areas where they really love to grow corn on loam soils. So it's no surprise that it has developed here in Ontario, and is certainly a challenge that we do see continuing throughout Eastern Canada over the next number of years.
Now, you mentioned finally that this is a real good fit for that resistance management toolbox.
Yeah, and I mean, it's all about having tools in your toolbox, right? So if you're in a continuous corn situation and you're not dealing with resistant populations, building populations, these traits are going to be durable long term. But when we get into that situation where we see breakdown in our effectiveness of our traits, we need to rotate off. That's full stop. RNAi is going to bring longer term durability to the rootworm management strategy, but if you're already in that resistant situation where our current proteins are breaking down, that population needs to be reduced or eliminated. And fortunately with corn rootworm, it's crop rotation, and it's within your farming operation, within the immediate neighborhood, making sure that you have a plan for your own operation and your neighboring fields, your neighbors, to mitigate those challenging populations. VT4 Pro is really going to have a fit in that low to moderate pressure rootworm situations where we see SmartStax Pro with the 3 modes of action having a great fit for that higher pressure situation. But ultimately, you know, if we have those resistant populations, we just need to rotate. And where I see 4 Pro having a great fit with western bean cutworm control above ground, rootworm below ground is in the sand plains, you know, Rodney, Bothwell, Norfolk County, where we've had western bean cutworm challenges now for 15 years. You know, those growers thrive on multiple years corn. It's the most profitable crop in the rotation, withstands the drier conditions. You have the soil type helping with corn rootworm. Larvae don't thrive very well in sandier soils. It's too abrasive. So 4 Pro is going to have an awesome fit for growers in that continuous corn, lighter soil type with that western bean cutworm pressure. So super excited to bring this trait to the market, and really can't wait to use it myself as well. So.
Final question for you, and that's about availability. I'm assuming the trait is going to be available across all brands.
Yeah, so first year launch with this trait, we launched a number of products into the marketplace for this season. It's available through numerous brands, and you will see this trait continue to increase its adoption over the next number of years for sure.
Great stuff, Adam. Appreciate you making some time for Real Agriculture here at Canada's Outdoor Farm Show.
Thanks, Bernie. Appreciate it.